How is this all going over with the Chiefs Nation?
Leslie Aguilar live in the studio at 610 Sports Radio this morning. Leslie, what are the hosts saying?
Yeah, well, they've got a lot to say, I'm sure, and they're going to start saying it when their show starts just before 6 o'clock. But I'm here with Bob Fescoe, host, of course, of Fescoe in the Morning here on 610 Sports Radio. So first of all, Bob, what was your reaction hearing that audio last night?
Well, I think as a father of two kids, it's very chilling. And as a husband as well, it's very chilling because what he said about his fiance was very disturbing as well in all of this. But this is who Tyreek Hill is. This is who Tyreek Hill was coming in to the National Football League. And this was somebody who probably never should have been drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs because of the past that he had with all of this. And you hear those things that he said on tape, and you hear the conversations that he was having. And there really is no place for Tyreek Hill, not only with the Kansas City Chiefs, but in the NFL. This is really his second chance now. And to hear this kind of stuff, to hear the things that he said, to hear the violence in his voice, to me, it just doesn't make for a man who belongs playing in the National Football League right now.
What do you think the Chiefs need to do now moving forward?
Well, I know they've taken away all his activities right now, but he needs to be cut. They cut Kareem Hunt back in December, and they need to cut Tyreek Hill now as well. They can't worry about him signing on with another team or losing a talented player or anything like that. They have to cut Tyreek Hill, number one, so he can get his affairs in order. Number two, because he doesn't belong playing in the National Football League. He just hasn't earned that right. And for many years covering this Kansas City Chiefs team back to the days of Dick Vermeil and Carl Peterson, and even on the Major League Baseball side, listening to Dayton Moore, it is not a right to play professional sports. It is a privilege. You have to earn that privilege. And right now, Tyreek Hill has not earned the privilege to participate in the National Football League. And the Chiefs need to do what's right. They need to cut him, and they need to move on from him. They cannot drag their feet on this because they've already lost the benefit of the doubt. They sat there on the day that Tyreek Hill was drafted and said he's a good person. He's not going to do anything like this again. And clearly, here we are less than 3 years later, and we're back to another situation with Tyreek Hill. So the Chiefs need to cut bait with him immediately.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see more later on today about what their next move is going to be. So thank you so much. We're going to have much more with 610 Sports Radio coming up later on in our show. But for now, live in Mission, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV 5 News.
Yeah.